here, I I've been seeing this narrative on social media, but I chose to stay out of it because I felt it was just for clout. But in the real thing, this one is not more than clout because in the real sense, I have not seen the movie Malaika by Tony Abraham. And I saw a part where the movie was being premiered, so probably they are using this marriage scandal thing about Emeka Ike to trend so Malaika can make sales. I am not sure about this fact yet, but that's what I can smell. I smell a rat. Now you have been divorced for years, Emeka Ike. You were accused of abuse in your marriage. You did not say anything then. You are coming out years later to come say a whole lot of things, tagging Iyabo Ojo in your talk. Then I saw VDM, very dark man, giving a narrative from a blind aspect because you were not in that marriage with these two people. Now you involving Iyabo Ojo because Emeka Ike called her out or called her name in when it was being interviewed because you have an issue with her. It doesn't really make sense. Now I don't support a man abusing his wife. I don't support the wife abusing the man. I tell people you are not going to get married because your peers are getting married. That's peer pressure. You are getting married because you want to get richer. Marriage is not a get rich scheme. Marriage is two people coming together from different backgrounds, coming together to be one. And now you both must learn to understand yourselves, whether you like it or not. For that marriage to work, one must be the fool for the other, or both of you be the fool, or you just get the hell out of that marriage. Now, Emeka Ike had these issues, broken home and all that. You are now coming out now. Okay, so all these things you're trying to tie on Iyabo Ojo's neck and saying, Gist Love and Iyabo Ojo, they are colleagues, blah, 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 blah. Does it really make any sense? You are yet to address these issues all around the world. Women has got power, but in Nigeria, here now, as say, go the accused person, say person marry person for money. Yes, no doubt. There are some women, my gender, that are out there to marry for money. They get the money, they get the fame, and they start to make use of it lavishly. Now, I call those people senseless. You know why? Because they've not seen that kind of money before. So when they get hold of such money, they begin to behave stupidly because money controls. And if you have money and you don't know how to control yourself, if you control even your level of IQ, you could have money and you don't have sense. There's nothing up there. And now you could have money and then because of the people in your sphere of contact, you are useless, you're stupid. Because you see them do things stupidly and you join them thinking it's correct. And then you say money talks, bullshit works. That's a lie. You are not supposed to get married and then you think about a man outside. I am not supporting that. Or you think about using the man's money to fund a lifestyle. No. What about you making yours as a woman? My gender. What about you making your own money and using it to fund your lifestyle? What about you leveraging on that man's worth to be who you want to be? Like, for example, a young girl is married to P Square. You should not look at P Square's money or what he has to offer you. You are going to bring something to the table. Tell him this is a brand. I want to push it out there. Announce me on your page. Open a page for me. Let me announce myself. Be it catering, be it selling of items, anything you want to do, you will use his brand to build yours and own your own money, earn your own money to stop all this nonsense. Now, this African mentality, a man is supposed to take care of a woman, whether you like it or not. This is Africa. Even in America, a man is supposed to put bills, though they will share the bills. But in Nigeria, we're just trying to get into this thing to say, okay, a man should, and a woman should share 50-50. But from family cannot share 50-50 alone. We are Africans. What are you bringing to the table as a man? You bring it. If I'm going to add to it, I'll add to it as a woman. That's my mentality. If you're not available, I am able to lend my own financial help till you get back. And if you still get back, you don't have, I'm still available. But that's my mentality. Now, the mentality of the younger generation growing out there and those getting married now for fun, for clout, People get married for you. You'll be surprised people get married for wrong reasons. They are just out there getting married for wrong reasons. They don't even know the foundation of marriage. Now, if our forefathers treated marriage this way, I'm sure marriage won't be in existence now. Now, the devil is using marriage to mock the body of Christ. So don't play. All these things that are being said out, these are just clouds. It's either they're using this clout of Emeka Ike's scandal of a marriage to sell the movie Malaika, and then using it to call out Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo fights for justice. If you're being beaten, you take it to her as a woman. She has been abused. She will help you. I see nothing wrong in what Iyabo Ojo is doing. You people should leave this woman the heck alone. I don't know her before. But this marriage failed years ago. Why is Emeka Ike coming out to talk now? Okay, when you talk is your truth. Are you trying to tell me that, okay, this when you wake up is your truth? No. You should have said it years ago that you didn't beat her, you didn't abuse her. Not now. When the movie Malaika is selling. Not now. Then you're now trying to support other men out there beating their wives. Is it supposed to be so? A lot of women are going through abuse in their marriage, whether you like it or not, VDM. Whether you like, you agree, don't agree. Stop talking about the men that are being abused. Talk about the women. We matter. We matter. And you people forget, you leave the good women aside and you leverage on the ones that are bad. And there are the same way there are bad women, there are bad men out there that they don't only abuse their wives, they ridicule them, they turn them to nothing. Some men not even want their wives to be half as they are. They have the connection to put this woman somewhere, but they chose to shut the woman up just because they don't want the woman to be bigger than them. You are not seeing those ones to discuss. You are there talking about somebody that faked her own kidnap. Are you in that marriage with them? Do you know why she faked her kidnap? You don't hear a story from one side. You hear both sides. As far as I'm concerned, I was not in that marriage with Emeka Ike and his wife. I don't know what conspired. The wife came out and said she was abused. And people felt for her. You don't know what it is to be abused. If you know, own ring light and start talking. When a woman is being abused physically, emotionally, you don't know. So please stop supporting men. Stop sounding as though it is right to abuse your wife or abuse that girl in that relationship. If you know very well that you're seeing the red flags, you don't want to continue to marry this person or date this person, please go away before you get into marriage. Marriage is serious business. I am not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm not having issues in my home. But the ability to use your HQ, your headquarters, to always deliver your polling unit matters a lot. You don't come on social media, you say, okay, but Emeka Ike said you don't say everything in Canada, be where he's saying they stay, or in Germany. You don't say everything out. But you are there in Nigeria here, bringing out information about your past home, your past marriage. How do you do this? How do you do this? And this woman has kids for you, whether you like it or not, it now still get ties together. You cannot throw her away. She cannot throw you away. She will still call you for upkeep, call you for child support. She will call you. In our country where nothing works, that's when a man comes out to spill trash about a woman. Without a woman, can men survive? Some women are the ones heading the home in Africa, not in terms of money, in terms of brain. They push the husband out there. And then they are there doing the brain work. Have you talked about those women that are making it big, that are being successful in their marriage and in their businesses, in their jobs? It's to pick the bad ones and begin to talk about them. What about the bad men? Are there no bad men out there? If all sorts of women come out and begin to talk evil about men, will people survive a day in this country? You will not survive. So please be guided. Know what you tell you people following you. Just because you have a platform, use it well, use it correctly. If this is the first time you are seeing my content, please like, share, follow me, guys. Have a review. Let me know what you think about this marriage saga between Emeka Ike and his ex-wife. Does it even make sense? Does it make sense talking about it now? Does it make sense? Bye, guys.
Through Saudi Arabia last night. I'm sorry for the young men like you that are not married. Because the narrative out there is that it's all about the money. And when they come, they don't like you for nothing. You're just an issue. And you must be popular, you must be rich, you must be a very strong banker, a successful man to be a woman beater. No carpenter on the social space. No bricklayer is a woman beater on the social space. You have to be successful. And there are people like Iyabo Ojo that are there to back them up and say, hey, yes, Kilode, Kilode. Now, your experience as Iyabo Ojo might not be the same thing with that lady, because that could be a criminal. Anybody who interacts with assassins, gunmen, is a criminal, male or female. So we need to understand that the social space is polluted in Nigeria. I'm a resident in Germany. My family also lives in Nuremberg. You don't put everything out there.
First of all, yeah, it's not a coincidence that Iyabo Ojo's name was mentioned. Take it from me, it's not a coincidence. Now, for people that may not understand what Emeka Ike is trying to say here is this. A lot of women, yeah, that are just on the normal level, they try so hard to be with rich guys, you understand, to get into a home with a rich guy, to fund their lifestyle. At the long run in the marriage, these women have seen money that they have never seen before. These people don't hold money where they never hold before. Then immediately they start to they aspire to be something else with money where they don't hustle, where they commit for another man's life. Therefore, that period, they want to be free. They want to explore with the man's money. Do you get? This is what Emeka Ike is trying to say. They want to explore with the man's money. And from there, they start cooking up stories in order to crash the marriage. From nowhere, problem would they come. From nowhere, problem would they come. Because now they don't test money. They don't test money. They don't discover, say, wait a minute, man. This man that I got married to, I don't really like him. I don't like him. I like his money. Now I have the money. I have like 30 million in my name now. I can go out and get the man of my dream with money where you don't work. And therefore, they will start formulating stories that he beats me. He hits my head on the wall. He's an abuser. He's a this one. He's a that one. And then boom! When they come online to come and talk about it, people don't bother to ask. They just go straight and start biting the man. And that's where the people like Iyabo Ojo comes in. Do you understand? The bad role models of social media. The one that want to flex muscle on men. Those ones that want the women to be like them, that have failed in their own marriages. Do you understand? They have failed in their own marriages. So that we, okay, yes. We too, we know how to do this thing. Come, let us help you. Come, let us help you. Then boom, they start labeling the man bad. They give it to their orgagist lover. That one's blah, blah, blah. They scatter everywhere. Now, I'm not saying entirely what Emeka Ike is saying is true, because I don't believe Emeka Ike never touched his wife for once. Do you understand? I don't believe it. The reason why I want to connect this story and believe it is that I know somebody, a very rich man in Abuja. His wife kidnapped herself. She kidnapped herself, locked her son inside my bathroom in order to make it look serious. Created a trauma for that boy. At the end of the day, they called this man. The man started to run from the states where he go do business with governor. They come back. Cut the long story short, the man discovered he suspected something. At the end of the day, the wife stopped what they were saying. A few months later, the man travel after they release his wife. The man travel, go another state. They come call and say, somebody bring one phone, one cell. Now your wife picture did the phone. They say, okay, bring the guy come. Man skip the story. They arrested the guy that came to sell the phone. The guy said it's his wife that said they should carry the phone in order to make it look real. They said, will you say it in front of the woman? The guy said yes. They brought the woman. The woman denied it. Before the DPO threatened the woman talked through. So yes, when these women have gotten into destruction mode, they will destroy you. Now, got the long, where the woman did, this particular woman I'm talking about, she's living her life with one young boy. Whenever even is 30. After she don't enjoy what this older guy don't do for her, don't bless her life. So men, be careful. Wait till Emeka Ike talk, no be lie. As a successful man, the women that want to come to you, 80% don't like you. They like your money. Now your money they define. They don't define you, they define your money. Yeah, Emeka Ike, the program is empire. His wife brought down his empire, scattered him, reduced him to nothing. The whole Emeka Ike. But of course, men like this cannot come and talk. Because it is already a thing. There's this narrative that once a man and a woman is at home, now the man and him must they torture the wife. The wife don't they do anything. And there's always an Iyabo Ojo that will stand in the bar and help you bring down the man. they'll give her to their learned colleague, just love her and co. Yes, now, you know lie. You know lie. The good part is that at least now nobody will let me to see the Yabo Ojo part. For Emeka Ike to say it, that means a lot of reasonable men are already seeing it. I love it. Don't play. Live. Now go learn.